it's time to cook.
One thing that Berserk has not done in a long time. Berserk has one of the best animes ever created. It is one of the best animes and one of the best adaptations ever done. Berserk 1997. It's a beautiful anime. It's creme of la creme, but it's also had some pure
Trash.
made. 2012 and 2016, 2017, I have no clue what they're thinking.
男の方ってどうして血を流すのが好きなのでしょう。戦も狩りも。
And pick up your palette now and work that into me. Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy.
Berserk has just not been able to get a great adaptation. And while 1997 is a great adaptation, it's only the Golden Age arc, and we've gotten 2 of those now. We haven't gotten everything. You know what? We just might not ever get that. Now, this is not going to be a super long video. I'm just kind of sitting here talking about Berserk because I want to talk about Berserk, and it's trash animes because I've watched them all. It was pretty grueling, and it was probably a waste of my time as well. Alright, so I basically just watched all the Berserk animes, and I had a bigger video created, but I had to restart my computer because I gave myself a virus trying to make that video. You know what happens, some hard work gone to waste. Berserk, it has some adaptations, 1 good one, 2 really bad ones. I wouldn't say both of them really bad. 1 bad one, 1 very bad one. We're also going to be talking about the future of the adaptations, and will be made by people? Probably not, but we'll get into that later on in the video. Starting out with Berserk 1997. One of the best adaptations ever made, and one of the best animes out there. It's so good, even if it didn't have a manga to back it up, it's still a great anime on its own. This show is fantastic and does everything that an anime adaptation should be doing. I guess I should say spoiler warnings, especially for the rest of the video. I'm going to be spoiling everything, whatever I talk about. I'm just talking about whatever I want. Even with all the cut content in this anime, which is not a lot, don't worry, it's almost all intact with just a few things missing, such as the Black Swordsman arc is not all there, but what we did get was good. Not too much, not too little. We did not get the king being a perv and wanting to have sex with his daughter. That was fine. Wild in the Black Dog Army, not there. And you know what, that's another thing that people would not want to see on their TV screens. The Black Knight is also not here, and that's probably one of the bigger pieces that should be there. Also, Guts and his upbringing and his sexual abuse was also brought down to a minimal, and it's a lot more subtle in how they can talk about it, but you can get the idea of it. Even with me saying that, all of that does not affect this anime at all. It is still amazing. All the great storytelling is here, all the great character building is still here, and it is so much stronger in the anime format, having a voice to the character, which is done so well. The music is done amazing. Even with a small soundtrack, it does well, and the Guts theme. Oh, don't get me started on the Guts theme. Oh.
Oh shit, fuck on my roommate's door, ha.
For being in the 90s, this animation is fantastic and was done phenomenally. Yeah, it has a few ugly scenes here and there, but like I said, just a few. I could name probably like 2, and they're just Guts walking around like a goofball. It really felt like there was a lot of love put into this show, and it shows. Everyone working on this put their all into it. Up to the very end, this show is fantastic. There is almost no negatives I could say about it. The biggest one is that it did not continue. But you know what? It was probably for the best. The ending is pretty much either you're going to leave it to your imagination for what happens next, or you're going to start from the beginning and read the manga. Get your brain going. Read some books, man. Come on.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
But honestly, if you haven't watched it or you don't want to read some books, go watch it. It's worth your time. It's amazing. Now, I can't say that for the rest of them. Now, Berserk 2012, 2013, those movies completely rushed. Trash. 3 movies is not enough time to do justice to the Golden Age arc at all. And you know what? They knew that, so they made the Memorial Edition. It's 13 episodes. Redoing the movies with a few new scenes. It was about an hour of new content. Still not enough, but let's get into it. Alright, so this anime, it's not the worst out there, but for Berserk standards and what we had before, trash. The use of CGI in this show, trash. A boatload of content cut out of this, trash. And you know what? You couldn't get away with that with only 13 episodes or 3 movies, all under 2 hours long, and rushed to hell in 2 years of making them. There was gonna be some flaws with this. The best thing I can say about this adaptation is the 2D animation. While it's there, it's pretty good. It's there most of the time. It makes a good profile picture for some people, some cringe people. They really love Griffith in this one. He looks like a femboy, and they just love that. And he's gay. But yeah, overall, Memorial Edition, 2012, 2013 movies, they're just pretty trash. Now I was just calling the 2012, 2013 movies trash. Now we're talking about an abomination. The 2016, 2017 anime, that's just unruly mess. That thing's just fucking shit. It's an abomination and a stain on an amazing manga. A manga known for its great art, and they make this a pretty much fully CGI show with very small inserted clips here and there of 2D animation that people like to cope and say, wow, it looks so good. No, it's a cope and it looks like shit. And for this one, I just wanted to know what people said about it, and I looked up IMDb reviews, and there are some people that cope very hard. They cope too hard for this show. They'll straight up sit there and type out a long paragraph telling you why you should just get over this ugly abomination and just enjoy the story. Look, it's hard to enjoy a story when I'm looking at fucking dog shit on my screen. It don't even look like guts half the time. It just looks like you're watching a raging meth head on the screen. It is terrible. This one at least covers a different arc. It skips one also. Lost Children arc, sorry, but you're never gonna get adapted. Too many naked children in that one. And then the killing of those children. It covers the Conviction arc and the Millennium Falcon arc. 2 pretty decent arcs. The Conviction arc, I feel like I need another reread on, but it wasn't one of my favorite parts. The Millennium Falcon arc, good arc. Both done horribly, especially the Conviction arc. For some reason, I don't know how they got a second season after the Conviction arc this first season, because it is so bad. It is done so poorly. Like I said, Guts is almost unrecognizable. If he didn't have that giant sword, I wouldn't know who he was. Almost all the substance is just ripped out of this part and just given to you back as the bare minimum of what you can get out of it. There is nothing, not even the fights are saving this. Not even the little 2D parts are saving this. Nothing will save this part. It is so bad. And I have no clue what was happening behind the scenes. It's just so bad. And then the Millennium Falcon arc, oh man, the Berserker armor scene, that fight is done terribly. And you have people defending this show. No way. You cannot defend. You can maybe defend the 2012, 2013 movies. Yeah, they look okay. It's not an abomination. It's not one of the worst animes out there. It's just not good, especially comparing to the manga. But these 2016, 2017 adaptations, no. These are probably some of the worst animes ever made. And one of the biggest reasons why I hate CGI. It's just lazy. And both these adaptations feel like a cash grab to me. And especially this one, because there was no love and compassion put into it. If this show was on fire, no one would even piss on it. Like, that's how much they didn't even care. Will we ever get a real great Berserk adaptation? One where it starts from the beginning, the Black Swordsman arc, and then finish all the way through. Will we ever get that? Probably not. And honestly, I don't think it's for the reasons of the art's too detailed or that there's too much gore or sexualization. No, I don't think that's stopping it. There's plenty of anime that done pretty bad things. I don't think that the animation or the gore would ever stop this, or that's too daring, and clearly no one cares if they're gonna soil the reputation of Berserk. Whatever, they don't care. Clearly, they've already tried twice and failed. I don't think they would care if a child wanted to try to adapt Berserk at this point with stick figures and crayons. They don't care. As crazy as it is to say, I feel like they see it as there's no market for Berserk. It's not popular enough or marketable enough for them to actually profit on. Putting all the real time and effort they would need to make a quality product and make money off of it is the problem here. And like I said, I know it sounds crazy. Like, I would buy everything. I would buy the DVDs. I'd get the t-shirt. I'd do anything to support it. That's just not everyone. I mean, just look at Chainsaw Man. They made one season of it and we haven't heard a single thing back about it. Where'd it go? Another gory show with lots of violence, pretty good animation, and just nothing. And supposedly it really didn't do so well, and that's why it's having issues. And I can see the same thing just happening in Berserk. Do Japanese executives see it the same way, that they can make so much money off this? Probably not. So I came up with the idea that the only way we're ever gonna get a full through Berserk adaptation is with AI, and that is the worst way to say it. But literally, I do not think we will ever get a perfect adaptation or even anything close, even something such as the 97 anime, unless we use AI. And that's gonna take time. I don't know how much longer, because it's getting better and better every day. But that's gonna be the only way, because people want money. They just want money. They don't really want anything else. If you can't profit off something, what's the point of making it? So as much as people hate AI, let's just hope one day, maybe, we'll get a full Berserk anime adaptation that can be just printed out with AI in seconds. And we'll love it. We could get perfect adaptations of everything at that point. That'd be pretty cool. We could even just make them better. You can censor anything you want in them. We could take out all the parts. You could do anything with AI. Oh man, the possibilities are gonna happen with that. Alright, but yeah, I really just want to talk a little bit about Berserk because I had a whole video planned out. It was like 40 minutes long and I had a bunch of things I wanted to do, but yeah, like I said, I busted my computer, so I'm just gonna do this. But alright, if you like Berserk, give it a like and smash that like button.